Yo, what up, fam, dude? Welcome to the stream, guys. This is the third week of the Dudecast. I'm sorry, everyone. We made an agreement that this show would be good, but tonight things are gonna be getting like fucking really bad. Mostly because Squishy's here again, and I don't know if you guys have heard, but he's a fucking crabber now. Of course,
True, dude.
I'm joined
Not
by my
anymore,
other
I've lost
co-hosts,
the time.
404HG, and that guy Toxic, and our guest tonight. It's our first guest show, and our good friend who has decided to suffer through this for the first time before we get to experiment on anyone else. Mara Chief, a fellow content creator and solo PvPer. How's chat doing tonight? Appreciate everybody showing up.
Hello there. But
Springtime sort of PvP it means, by the way.
I can't hear you, Squishy. Turn yourself up, dude.
I can hear him.
I can't. He's like quiet compared to everyone else.
I can, but I'd rather I didn't.
Oh.
Oof, damn, dude. Fitting right in already, dude.
I just dabbed in real life, just so you know.
You found the beta male of the group and just focused in on him, dude.
Ooh.
Geltart called you that, not me, dude. Anyways, guys, excited to be here.
Geltart sneezes.
The stream time is incorrect, by the way.
The stream time is incorrect.
It's kind of correct.
Title.
I mean, it's sort of correct
What is it right now, dude?
in a way.
Is it not even Dudecast right now? We need to fucking
No.
throw. Dude, hold on. Dudecast, episode 3. Is Squishy actually a crab?
One of our topics is
Me
are
and
herons truly the
fucking thing look trash, dude. Oh my god.
Dude, it's just is what it is. So
I'm making trash look good, dude.
dude, I fucking look like garbage on the stream. Anyways, excited to have
My
everyone
hair's
here.
all
So,
spiky today.
of course, we've got our first topic of the night, which is kind of related to Mara. Mara has made some amazing Heron PvP videos that I think a good portion of at least the PvP community have seen. So we've got the first question of tonight, which we won't linger on for too long. But are Herons the best PvP Tier 1 explorership? My money is no.
My money is
Yes.
also no.
Wait, what? How dare you disagree? No, of course they are the best.
All right,
Really?
What other ship would? Of course.
Anathemas are way stronger, dude.
That's also not a T1 expo vessel.
That's
but
a tier 2.
Oh wait, what is it? What is the Tier 1?
Magnate is superior.
Magnet? Yeah, dude.
The
Go-
Magnate is garbage, right?
Look, they
But
never
once
came
you-
out with golden Herons. That's all I'm saying, dude. That's all I'm saying, dude.
I know, but like in all seriousness, if you want to be serious about this garbage topic, then yeah, Herons are the best because you
Wow.
can fit them like a myriad of ways. It's not like
Wow.
a Magnate that you just dual wrap and
Dude,
be
I-
like, oh, hey, I have no web, just come and kite me.
I'm getting
You
served right
could
now.
single answer a magnate, dude.
Those are kind
That'd
of
be
fair.
good,
The
dude.
shield extender would be
Mm-hmm.
light missiles. There you go.
Tomorrow the board is just filled with magnets, PvP magnets.
You know what? I'm gonna take out a magnate right now.
Oh,
Omeka, how's it
shit.
going, dude? The DDoS seems to be over. I can connect from US East. I've not ever been able to not connect. I get dropped frequently though, or I was. Now the chat servers are fucked again. So it's just like the beginning of last year. It's like no different. We're
I
starting
can
this year
connect
the
to
same.
all chat and all game.
Aren't you good? I wasn't able to connect.
Well,
to all
our
of them.
superior EU time zone has no troubles. It's
Yeah,
only the US
exactly.
time zone.
Brexit, baby.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
damn, dude. Well, I'm glad I got your input on that. So what made you choose the Heron over any of the other Expo ships, though, for real?
For real though, just the slot layout. You know, with 5 mids, you can dunk a lot of people. Like you can fit it in so many ways that you can take on pretty much anything. If you refit, if you stalk your prey on Z-kill board.
Okay.
That's what I used to do quite frequently. You know, I would just look up a guy on Z-kill, somebody who was solo camping in a saber or something like that, and I would just refit and go and kill him. It was pretty fun.
Solid.
So what I'm hearing is that you're a piece of shit.
Oh, I'm the biggest piece
Damn.
of shit you will ever
Oh,
encounter.
Jesus
that's, what,
Christ.
that's exactly what you do. That's what PvP is in this game, for especially for low speed.
Dude, I remember back when like the first thing you'd look at when you were like gonna like attack someone was like how old's their character. Back when that mattered, right? Because like if it was like 7 days old, you're like, oh, this fuck it easy, dude. But like if
Remember when you see a carrier that was only like 4 months old, and you're like, this guy is gonna be shit fit as fuck, dude.
He's in show, dude. What the fuck you doing coming in there?
I also have people coming in too.
Say hello to grandma.
Can you not?
both
see
of my
live?
grandparents are dead, dude. Both my grandmas are
Oh,
dead. Sorry, let me
Jesus
say that.
Christ, dude.
Dude, I've got a lot of family death going on right now. We're working on it.
Wow.
I know that station in the background.
Yeah,
I wonder
and
where that is,
dude, so let's talk about where we're at tonight. Instead of coming live from Jita, we've made a bit of a change. We're down by Rory, where a lot of groups are
You just
deploying
zoom
right
in
now.
more, it's basically just empty space with all the pictures in
There's the Astra House behind us that's pretty popping. There's like 20 people in it.
Yeah, the testosterone right off the undock.
What do you
Yay.
What do you guys take of like all the groups deploying north? Do you feel like I feel like it's a lot of just like chest
Finally.
fucking padding because I don't think this
Finally.
is gonna be a war. I don't think it's gonna fucking turn into anything.
Question for all of you: have you seen the recent Goon versus Horde battle reports?
Uh-uh.
No,
Literally,
we haven't.
Goons are like, "Hey, here's our new doctrine. There was our new doctrine. We're back in pods now. See you later." Literally,
Wow.
they fed 3 entire fleets into Horde right now. They
Wowza.
whelped an entire Typhoon fleet.
This isn't your
Now they've
horde.
lost a
This
Sacrilege fleet.
isn't your horde fucking propaganda tool right here, dude.
This
Let's
is Horde propaganda.
let's talk about
This
the
is
real
showing
thing
how
that's going on.
garbage Goons
Yeah,
are.
dude.
Super Cap
Dude.
umbrella.
Dude, who gives
Dump
a
your pamphlets over another country.
Yeah, can
okay?
you fucking
Oh.
chill out, dude? Let's talk about like the real losers in all of this, dude. Guardians of the Bots are fucked right now. Out of any group in the game right
Jesus.
now, dude,
Goons are
they're
losing
so
horrible.
fucked right now. Nobody likes them. Nobody wants them in this game. Fucking
Goons apparently want them in the game.
well, that's because they're like a nice little botting alliance that isn't exactly goons. You know what I mean?
Well, Matani literally said not to report Goon bots, so.
Wow.
Did he really?
Really?
Why that
Yeah,
feels like we're getting pretty anti.
Not to report Goon bots.
You did
Yeah.
that over Alliance Mail? How is that not a violation of the ULA?
Who cares, dude? He told someone to kill themselves at a fan fest and didn't get banned.
Mhm.
What do you mean? Or he
He
did
did.
get banned for like, what was it, like 5 months or whatever? It doesn't matter, dude. Matani is like the
You
polarizing.
say
He's
the
the
killing-
Trump
kill
of
yourself
like
all the
EVE
time.
Online.
Literally
it's funny
biomass IRL, dude.
because you could ban him from the game and he would still be the same amount of effective.
Exactly, dude. True. He still wouldn't fucking log in.
Yeah.
Matani's
Yeah,
last killboard activity is him doomsdaying a friendly Rockwell.
Yeah, that was like a
Also,
big
2
thing when
months
that
ago.
happened.
Yeah, it's the fucking make sure your fit isn't garbage.
But what do you guys think of like the other groups like approaching? So do you guys actually think anything's gonna come of it? I'll let Toxic handle this first.
What?
What's
As
coming
for
up? What do you
I've been
think?
listening, dude.
All of these groups that are deploying to the north. You've got Test is up there, Goons are up
Okay,
there.
yeah.
I think Init's now like around that area, like Imperium's up there, and the Test coalition's up there. I'm pretty sure
I
there's
think
other
we chose
groups
a
looking
very
up there.
interesting time to
Yeah.
to
Horrible
move.
listen.
Dude, it's
God,
perfect,
I'm
dude.
back.
I mean, if
I
anything,
thought that was why you moved.
No, it's well, I didn't even know
This
about
is
it.
like the whole
I
point
just
of why
wanted
you
to
guys
fuck
were
with
doing.
them.
That's what I was saying to DTM, remember? Because
Yeah.
he put a ping out to the B team, was like, "Hey guys, we're literally just deploying to Rory and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Are you an actual spy, dude? Like, do you he actually like listening into this shit, dude?" And he was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "That's literally what we're doing."
dude, tonight's the night of getting interrupted by roommates, dude. Holy shit!
Oh yeah, dude.
First me, now
Oh my
fucking.
God.
So Toxic. What
Yeah,
do
let me
you
start
think,
streaming
dude?
so my brother gets
Not in
pissed
relation
off
to
and
us,
goes
just
down.
in general. You think there's actually gonna be a fight, or is this just like
I
Tests
mean,
trying to
I-
beat up
I can
fraternity?
only hope so. I can only fucking hope there's actually going to be something. I hope Goons do have a fight because they need. If they don't get put in their place now, they're never going to be put in their place ever.
Well, it doesn't matter if they get put in their place because
No, but if it does, if they get forced back down to Delve, and they're just going to sit in Delve for a bit, then they're kind of like out of the way for the rest of the fucking year, right?
I mean,
But
so
if they
far
win
we've just
anything
been
this, then
pushing them out of the way.
oh, that's fucking good, dude. But if they fucking win any like shape or form, dude, getting them, it's gonna be like the Chinese fucking like Eve, right? Where the main
Well, isn't that what
enemy
the
is
Chinese
just
players are doing right
goons.
now? They're DDoSing the game to the point where no one from outside of China could. They're trying to make like Serenity 2.0, dude.
What do you so 404? What's your take on this? What's your hot take? You got a hot take, dude?
What are we talking about?
We're talking about
my
all the
fucking
groups
God,
deploying
dude.
to the north. Is it gonna be? Do you think there's actually anything that's gonna come out of it?
Well, I think things will come out of it, but whether it'll be like an actual war, if they're like trying to destroy all of GOTG's assets and everything.
Sorry, please
maybe.
call them the right name, dude. GOTB. Thank you very much.
Sorry, GOTB's assets, bots of the bots, quadruple B,
Quadruple B. bots, and more bots.
Yeah. They whether they actually are going to destroy all their assets, I don't know. We'll fucking see, man. I mean, anytime anybody's gone to war in the last year, it hasn't really been anything like that, except for when NC and everybody just left the north.
Doesn't just implement another fucking drifter invasion out of nowhere.
They do it, dude. That'd be so funny.
Man.
Yeah, but I don't think that killed the war. I don't think that there was.
That hella killed the war, dude.
No. Here, listen, because I don't think that there wasn't a war to be killed. Okay, a war requires two sides participating.
So there was only one side.
They were participating.
It killed the one group just kicking the shit out of the other group's car, basically.
So
that's all that was going on there.
Mara, I don't know if you're too much involved in the nullsec stuff, but after hearing everybody talk and kind of hearing what we're talking about, do you have a take on this?
Oh, I am involved in nullsec, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm there every day getting blobbed, but honestly...
nanofag, dude.
Fucking squishy.
Mate, you are in Horde and you are calling other people
He's
shit.
in Horde, has a Titan, recently had a Rourke, dude.
Well, definitely was no sarcasm in that fucking statement.
Dude, this guy right here.
Probably not.
100% serious, dude.
Dude, that was so serious, dude. But so what?
I mean, I don't think anything is gonna happen. Like, just look what happened last time. Anyway, nothing's gonna come out of it. People will set themselves blue and they'll go back to crabbing.
I just hope that there will be some fights.
Was because of the fucking drifters.
There are fights.
Goons were literally in the position to just take over all of that area.
And then what?
Wipe them out, and then they'd install some new fucking people.
And then bring good content. Like I don't.
No, like
bringing good content.
That's what I mean.
No, but
like,
no major entity is ever gonna bring good content. Like
yeah.
I know we talked about
that was my sarcasm, Squishy.
The stuff that was going on, and we were talking about this. I was talking about this with Squishy yesterday, a little bit, and I told you guys that like there's a coalition forming in Black Rise now to kick Wangs out, and Wangs is old Snuffed, and Snuffed is old Project Mayhem, and it's like, you know, I talked to the guy because we were gonna help him, because like fuck Wangs, right? But like I'd say the same thing about Snuff, like fuck Snuff. I know they're a good group of guys, but the content they bring, how they choke out those regions is terrible. He's like, well, it'll just be a big coalition, so Snuff, you're turning into Snuff again. Like the idea that like any major entity brings a lot of content is fucking baloney, dude.
Well, here's what I'm hoping goes on up here in the north. I'm hoping that you have that at the very least Legacy and Imperium and PanFam all stay like don't blue with each other. And that at the very least, even if there's no Sov mix-up, shake-up, that at the very least, there's just some good fucking, like, fights, some good action up there.
Yeah.
Because if they start allying with each other for sovereignty objectives, it's gonna be just a fucking curb stomp again. And then there's gonna be a bunch of NC doc memes in the game, and literally nothing will happen.
Yeah, but stomping out Sword Dragon is a good thing. Especially
for
stomping out his
sure.
voter base.
Yeah, Yeah, true, but since when did stomping out his shit ever actually truly remove him from an
Look,
effective position
dude,
in the game?
that whole alliance, that whole coalition has been neutered by a group of 40 fucking dudes who have literally made half that coalition too scared to fight them, even though GOTB and outnumbers them fucking by huge amounts. How big is GOTB? It's got not Tuskers in it. It's got Siberian Squad.
Tusk, fuck you.
Dude, chill out, dude. It's got
Ooh,
Siberian
I
Squad.
agree, dude.
It's
Tusk
got
is a bunch of fucking
dude,
bitches.
shut the fuck up. But it's got Siberian Squad and it's got Darkness. It's
Mhm.
got parts of Ranger Regiment in it, as far as I'm aware. So like, they're a large entity, as far as I'm aware, and like, they're useless. They
How
can't.
many of them are sentient though?
Hey,
Which-
I mean,
which-
you don't know how far the bot's gone, dude. They could be all sentient. That's right.
Yeah.
Dude, what do you mean they? It's an it
Yeah.
now. It's just it's like
as
the
a
hive,
member
dude.
of
They're the board.
TKE in the drone land, the bots in the drone sites have started warping off as soon as I enter local. Dude, there's no rats to kill anymore.
Wow.
I
They
think.
don't learn anything.
I think that. I think that it's really, really, it kind of hits hard to the center of it. It's like, we shouldn't allow, as a community of EVE players, you've got all the other groups, right, who are all like vying for like a place on the totem pole of the pecking order, who all think they're like hot shit, and then you've just got the bots, and we don't want bots in this game. We know we don't want bots in this game. People want content. They play this game to interact with players and stuff. At least most people do. And so we don't want them here. It's not a good idea to do what you did. Kicking out Slice was not a good idea. And I think
They're
Sort
doing
needs to be
good
punished
down
for
there,
it.
dude. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, I congrats to Slice for fucking for actually being better off down there than they were up there. But the way they got kicked out was fucking bullshit, dude. It was
Well, there are less drastic means at which you can handle that situation, I think. But let's not get too stuck on the North topic too long. I do want to talk about this because this was a recent thing that happened, guys. The assault frigates got nerfed like 3 months ago. Ramjag is still fucking king of all the fucking dicks and is literally the most obnoxious assault frigate to deal with. It's still significantly faster because it didn't tune individual assault frigates. They just overall nerfed the
it's
speed.
Typical lazy CCP dev.
No,
right?
it was super fucking
Nerf
lazy,
all
right?
of
Because
them
it
to
did
punish one.
fuck all to Ramjags. Did absolutely fuck all, but it ruined fittings for actual fits, right? It was so stupid. Like any kind of Ramjag, you still fit it perfectly fucking fine. There's no way around it.
Oh,
But
no,
if you
but
want to
now,
fit a flux
now you
jag or
can't
anything
fit
like
a
that,
Tech 2 NOS on it anymore. You have to meta it.
fucking
Dude, now you gotta meta the NOS. Fuck, dude.
Literally destroyed the fitting. Dude.
One's precision pounds nail into wood 80 times. Definitely something I thought that I would have liked to see better. Like, you saw like how quickly they fixed the Venture. Like, when you release a patch and it's ineffective for balance, right? Why the fuck not just follow up on it quickly? Like, that's what
CCP doesn't do
Team
shit,
Talos
they
is all
do-
about.
they
they
don't
literally,
do
like,
hot fixes, man.
that's what they did for the
DDoS
Venture, dude.
IRL, dude. Like,
When the Venture Industrial Sino didn't work, they literally fixed it in like a matter of like 48 hours.
oh wow, important changes that are required in this game, dude.
But
But when
mate,
the Venture could sit in a fucking novice outpost for like the past 5 years and it still can, I mean, PogChamp, dude.
Wait,
I
fixing the Jag would actually require Team Talos to have at least a modicum of game knowledge.
I would say they probably have the CCP dev with right now in the ranks has one of the higher levels of game knowledge. I'm gonna be honest.
Looking at the last patches, I'm not sure.
That last patch that came out, and we've talked about this here, I still think it's wrong that they wrapped all that up and packaged it as like it felt to me like they were presenting to me as this is a Talos update. Whereas like I still want there to be really concrete walls between Talos updates and other things. Like I think that's super important to build to build like the clout of Team Talos, I guess.
It's important so we know who to blame for what.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because I feel like Talos has done a lot of good things, Not all of them perfect, but they've done a lot of good things. I was really hoping this recent patch had more to do with like an actual Drake buff. When he said "bring your Drake" in like the patch teaser or whatever, I was
Well,
like,
it's not
"Fuck
over
yeah,
yet.
dude!"
Like,
Yeah,
when
I
is
mean,
the
they
next
saw
praying
when is the next Team Talos update?
sometime this month, I imagine. I don't know specifically when. I haven't looked. With the DDoS going on, I feel like it's drowned out a lot of other
Well, they're not
noise right now.
supposed to be. I wouldn't expect fucking game balance developers to be working on a DDoS. That doesn't
What
seem
I'm saying
practical
is
or make
like
any sense.
what's
They're
in the
definitely not.
news is drowning it out. Not that they're working on
Oh,
it,
yeah.
right? Like everything. If you go to the forums, there's no like people talking about the next patch update, or if you go on Reddit, it was pretty much all DDoS stuff, pretty much. But anybody else have some hot takes on the AF nerfs, dude?
I feel like it's an old out topic. Everybody knows
Yeah.
it. Everybody hates it.
It's-
It doesn't really make a difference. What are
Does
the
this
only way?
affect rock mining though? If
The
no,
only-
they don't need to fix it.
Yeah, does this affect people buying Plex and injecting skills? No.
If anything, it's gonna make people inject into a jag.
Yeah. And it would require some actual like depth in balance, and
Depth, man. They're fucking
and so
asking
that's
too
kind
much
of
now.
that's a lot.
It's not getting crazy for it.
Raise value, lower value.
Okay. Well, we can move on to sort of the next thing here. The NPE still being garbage, and there's an expanded note here thanks to Tamara bringing some topics.
We're gonna talk about the new player
It's literally
experience.
been 7
dude,
years since
dude.
I did the new player experience.
New
I
players.
literally have no idea.
I've
why.
done one recently. The new players
So
should be
am I.
I watched
incentivized.
it.
New players should be incentivized to PvP and not the opposite.
You don't need to read that out, mate.
I'm gonna read it out
The
anyways,
thing is,
dude.
like, I kind of disagree with that. Because if a new player is incentivized to PvP when he's
Yeah.
like brand new, he's going to get completely destroyed,
Yeah.
and he's not going to have any fun at all.
I'd like to add on to that. Incentivization for a new player to PvP, that would be some sort of in-game incentive, like a mission for them to go do it. That's gonna be at the most 4 locations that will be centered around, and each one of those locations is gonna be fucking camped by some people.
Yeah.
If that's where the new player
Literally,
experience
we've
is focused
already
on, it's just gonna be
explained how
complete
to
shit.
do this properly, and that was literally just get the players into a new bro only skill point exclusive PvP arena.
Yeah,
Battle
yeah.
Royale.
Exactly.
Agreed. That'd be sick.
Like, literally an arena where only new players can get into it. And then
Dude, that'd be
chilled.
sick.
You
You'd
mean
have-
a rookie Plex?
You'd have people making Smurfs
I think I
or Twinks. I mean,
Oh no, because it'd be skill point exclusive. So
right.
I
that would
like
be
the
basically-
idea.
And how much of a fucking cuck do you have to be to want to go out of your way to faction fit like a T1 frigate just to kill new bros?
Well,
What I
Like,
dis
just go to Tama, dude. It's a whole system.
what I disagree about that statement is the fact that you can pause your skill queue. So you could
Well,
train
that's
up
what I
just
mean,
to the
yeah.
limit, and like you can maximize your skills for whatever ship you're flying, and then you just pause
Yeah.
that skill queue. It doesn't seem like that's gonna have the effect you want. I agree with something like that. I think getting people out and used to loss early, and I'm not saying like the war deck system where a players
Used
and
to
player group
loss.
is being hunted off. Yeah, like when you play a game. What's a good example of a game where you would experience loss early? There's been some
Daisy.
Dark Souls.
Daisy and Dark Souls are pretty
none of
heavy.
those compare to Eve. though.
Rust.
Rust might be a good example, but like getting players appropriated with death is not the end is like super important. That way later on when they're
This is
going
the
to
end.
PvP, they're probably less associated with, or even like for me it doesn't even have to be a PvP experience, it can be a PvE experience to get them associated with that feeling.
What? Just they die and it's like,
Just
hey, look, you respawn. I mean, they figured that out anyway.
I mean, yeah, but like you think about it, like I did not, in my experience playing the game, it was literally 4 months of playing the game before I died one time, and I was doing PvP at the time. And my
Well,
my
that's-
first experience of doing it after I'd already acquired assets and stuff was way worse, I think, than losing your like Heron early
Yeah, because
on.
you lost to fucking 2 bill and something Loki. That is not the normal experience, dude.
What I'm saying though is getting them as somebody associated with loss early versus waiting till they have assets to lose is probably a better gamble.
But
This
I
is, like,
think
the
I
thing
think
I've
most
been
people
saying
do
for the longest
experience
time about
loss
this game.
early.
The easiest way to get into Eve is to get into it with someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Getting into Eve
Oh, yeah.
alone is so fucking
Really
awful.
difficult. Yeah.
But with someone else, dude, 2 fucking like million skill point frashers, they could fuck some shit up, dude.
Yeah.
Me
Well,
and Horror Zombie that doesn't play the game anymore. Dude, we did some fucking great shit with just our shitty. Like, you can go back and watch my really old video, and there's literally videos of
What do
me
you mean?
killing
I
our,
thought that
our
YouTube,
Loki.
your old YouTube's still up, dude. I thought it was gone, bro.
Yeah, I deleted all the non-Eve videos.
I gotcha.
rip all that Elite Dangerous content.
I think, yeah, I can pretty much agree, dude. I think getting involved with someone's good, but like that's just like MMOs in general. Maybe the tool is like the delivery system to player groups is pretty bad, especially player groups that are like healthy for new players.
Well, that's the
state
thing,
of
is
the
like-
current game is it autopilots players into nullsec like alliances. That's the go-to. Everyone says, "Oh, what should I do in this game? Join a nullsec alliance," and that's it. That's the only answer
True.
people give.
I mean,
Because
my
no one's gonna say-
literally first hour of the game, I was already in a nullsec alliance. So.
That's fucking crazy.
Within my first week,
Mhm.
I was in fucking gentleman's agreement.
That's nuts. It took me like months to get there.
ISEC is like the least amount of play time I've had. The only time
Well,
I did ISEC was literally the first week of my gameplay, and like the first week after I came back after a 2-year break, and that was it. I never did any ISEC stuff after that or before that.
One of the problems with filtering people into like player alliances is you can't have the natural game incentivize people to join player run. You can have it generally incentivize that, but you can't be like, here's the list of condoned player groups to join. It would be like, I think it would be effective to do something like include in the tutorials faction warfare, for example, because you can join NPC corps that are involved in faction warfare.
Yeah.
You would have to rework faction warfare completely, for that.
Well, no. I disagree with it because faction warfare sucks to people who know what the game is about. A brand new player coming into the game isn't going to be like, oh wow, here's my theory on why this is mechanically garbage. Like, that's not really the point. Faction warfare does suck and needs a rework, but the like basic nature of hanging out in low sec in a militia with a bunch of people in chat who are also doing it still exists.
Probably the best way to do it realistically would be for CCP to hire people to run a new player corporation that is more like a general community corporation, strictly because like CCP can control the dials because they have way more information on what makes players quits and like what new players are interested in than we do, and I think they'd probably be the best equipped. It would also make sure that things are ran to their standard. That being said, it would have to be like in a bubble, which would mean they would be like a high sec only corp with like no like structures or anything like that.
Well, the thing that made most new players quit was fucking Pirate. So they actually showed that on the fucking one of the events. But the thing is, like, I'm surprised CCP hasn't enabled players to advertise on those stupid fucking billboards, dude.
Yeah,
they've got those billboards in the game. Why do they not let people pay Plex to advertise like their alliance or whatever?
You can.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I bought all the ad space on them.
Yeah, oh, dude, that's where 404 is secret. He doesn't work mine, dude. He makes
of those fucking billboards TTM don't even work anymore. They're not even real.
Dude,
like, I saw one yesterday for fucking Zarvox. I was like, what?
What?
Yeah, they're so fucking out of date, dude. They haven't updated them. Do you have clear vision? Nigel does, XD.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know how 404 got an advertisement in there, but good on you, dude.
I guess
we got 404's fucking clone. I don't know if we showed DTM.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, I saved it. I'll show you guys later.
So I don't. So I mean, speaking of faction warfare though, and engaging with that, it does need a fucking rework, dude. I think at the very least they could fix that.
But in-
You know what fucks with me is when CCP fucks something up, right, and becomes an in-game feature, and then they take the thing they fucked up out, and then it breaks the thing like, and oh man, fuck.
Oh, reflex sliding.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck, dude. They need to make this so weird. Their decision-making process is fucking bizarre, dude. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, dude, listen. There was some shit had light shed on it a while ago. About like the decision-making process in CCP and how everything moves upward, and it all eventually needs to be signed off by like the people at the top. And I think it just takes so fucking long that teams have autonomy in terms of what they can work on, but they don't. I would hypothesize, I don't know this to be fact, but I would hypothesize that they don't have autonomy in terms of what they get to release.
Oh,
That
thank you for that
ultimately it just
sick
takes
fact.
forever.
Yeah, I think that's
And-
what the blackout was just fucking slipping it under the cracks, dude. Slipping it under the table.
Dude, I
But
bet.
I think that was also because like Hilmar was hyped on like the chaos era. He like loved that idea, and it probably like spoke
Yeah,
really
then he
well to his
realized that
fucking
no one
metrics as
else
well.
it
in the game wanted that.
it could have been done so much fucking better, dude. So much better.
So could everything. In the game,
Yeah, but like it feels like that was
Eve
something
could
that's
be so
manageable to do with at least. Fuck me,
Well,
dude.
Isn't everything? I mean, isn't fixing the Jag also manageable?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just depth of balance, but really they just like toggle binary switches on features
Yeah, I
and
guess
expect change to happen.
I think part of the problem always goes back to is like they don't have like they literally sometimes they just don't know what they're fucking with when they're fucking around in the code. Like pauses are still a thing. Like we've been trying to get rid of them
Yeah,
forever.
I don't know why the fuck are they still here? So they get rid of the
Remember,
user.
you can still bind the moon mining harvesters, the things that you stick on an enemy pause and it siphons the goo from the pause. Oh wait, there's no pause mining anymore. XD. Why the fuck can you still make these things? It doesn't make any
You know
sense
that
to
adds like
remove them.
0.0000001 year load up time, and that's the load time I want back, CCP. Hashtag give me my load time back. Thank you very much, Nin.
The problem is CCP, the guy that made the fucking pauses, CCP has no fucking idea how to make those, like make them work. The guy that made the pauses doesn't work there anymore.
I
He's like a
bet
fucking
someone
retard,
does,
apparently.
dude. There's 270 employees. There's some dude down like 3 flights of stairs into the 3rd level basement who's sitting behind a like pile of paperwork, who's got all of the POS documentation and like all of the, and he like fucking he knows it all, dude. And he's sitting down there, but like they just can't find him. They just fucking CCP's
Well,
like
aren't like like the POS code is like basically like grafted to the system, isn't it? Like anytime they try and fuck with POSes, it like breaks a bunch of shit.
yeah, it's very I think that's what their excuse is or what they've told people.
I think it's just like release authority and autonomy, man. They have all these teams and stuff, but ultimately nothing gets released unless it gets signed off on by fucking Hilmar, and Hilmar doesn't have the time to like be marketing CEO and also like know about the game, and then he's got to sign off on shit, and there's no fucking time or wherewithal to do that, and so everything gets super backlogged until it's a quick fix that people can understand.
There was no better time for me to just spot this, dude. So you know how we're talking about how fucking retarded CCP's devs are, yeah? Check out this new feature on CC that when you've got a new item in your inventory, it gives you a notification and a sound, and it highlights the new item in your inventory.
Wait, is that on
Whoa,
all
dude.
the time?
New player experience, dude.
On CC, dude. Because I literally just clicked loot, so I definitely needed to know what I just looted, dude. Game breaking features, dude.
Wow.
CCP's listening to the fans, dude.
It's because their control scheme and their
Who
UI is
the fuck
bad, dude.
cares about this though?
There's like
if you just looted it, you're gonna know what you just looted.
Wait, the POS. Wait, what is that? The Ducati said there. The POS guy got killed in the car accident.
Oh god.
I don't know.
Really?
I didn't know about that. I thought he just quit.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
I don't know, dude. This is some Bruce Lee shit, dude.
So
He was
did you like
perfectly
the Phantom
healthy.
of the pause code?
Is that
Uh,
who's DDoSing us, dude?
Yeah, he's like a ghost inside the pause code, and every time they
Ghost
find
in
him,
the
he
shell,
puts
dude.
them
Ghost
back
in the pos. Oh fuck, dude. I think to go back to the original thing though is like it'd be really nice if, as usual, as we've said a bajillion times, that like, you know, let's do it, man. Let's get this shit fixed. Let's actually fix the problems in the game, and decide what is a bug and what is a feature. Thank you very much, CCP. That's all I'm saying, dude.
I think the best change that they could do over everything, I think the first thing that CCP should do is reevaluate their transparency and communicate to everybody who plays, to the fucking community, how their shit works, like how their internals work, so that we can properly criticize what they're doing. Because one of the problems that the community has in general with criticizing CCP is like everyone's probably right, but there's no actual confirmation because no one actually knows how the fucking internals work because they don't communicate very much.
Well, and that was what like Team
And if
Talos
we
was a
had
huge
that,
deal.
then well, yeah, but we still don't know exactly how Team Talos works. We know
We
who's
don't
on
know.
it
Yeah, but like,
and what they're supposed to do, but we don't know. We don't know like
yeah.
who, like what's the
Where's
approval
the
structure
goddamn
for
flow
releases in
chart, dude?
CCP.
Where's the
Yeah.
fucking flow chart, dude?
Where's the hard information
What's that
on how
word
shit
for?
works?
And it's not
We,
realistically the time of EVE Online being like a groundbreaking game is fucking gone, dude. That's gone out the fucking window. Don't even that was over a decade ago. They're not doing anything fucking.
Say that now, like he's EVE Online ground.
When it came out, it was like it was a concept that nobody had played with, right? But now we're seeing this concept and we know how these things work, and we've seen at least different instances of a lot of the parts in EVE's in different games. So like we're aware of like game development. We're not blind. The industry was like, 15, 20 years ago, as a group of consumers, we were much more blind to how the game development processes worked, right? But like we're semi-aware of how things should work. We don't know how they work at CCP. 4.4 is really, really fucking right. But
They
like,
don't work at all. That's how they work.
yeah, that
To be fair.
they do. Like they just from what I've heard, they've got lax like compared to the United States. But I don't think that means that they don't work pretty much in the office.
I don't know how long it took them to talk to the player base when it came to DDoS and the login issues. It was like 5 or 6 days worth of
That's the
Reddit
thing,
topics
man.
before we got a response.
There's no communication, and then there's no reason for and then there's no communication about why. Like no one understands their communication structure, and then on top of that, there's just no communication. It's like a recurring fucking problem.
Yeah. No, it's rough, dude. I feel bad for their community team members, dude, because they're the ones who get lit up first when this kind of shit goes down.
Didn't they fire them
Well,
all?
it also doesn't help that half the EVE player base are a bunch of fucking rees to begin with. I mean, dude, the people. Oh my god, dude, EVE players are like, they're like, I haven't raised my blinds in like 6 months, and I can't see when I turn my lights on, and the game's down, and I'm out of food, and it's CCP's fault.
Holy shit.
It's insane.
CCP made me realize how much of a failure I am.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna move over.
Good.
So let's
Toxic fucking crashed. There we go. Now we're big 404.
So I
Big
guess
404.
dude, there we go.
Jeez, dude, that's even worse now, dude.
Oh man. So I guess we'll move on to the last topic, dude. And then we'll go through Kill Mail of the Week and all that fun shit. So why Squishy kills 404? This is what. Well, we do viewer questions at the end of the show. Just we'll pocket that one and we'll make sure to answer it. Why is such a huge part of nullsec dwellers PvP averse? Why is a large portion of them PvP averse? Because they don't know how to PvP, and they're people who play this game to accrue assets. And to die in EVE Online is to do the opposite of accruing assets.
And I mean, it also goes back to what we were just saying earlier, dude. Then every new player gets shoveled into nullsec, and they've never experienced PvP. Literally, people think PvP is just people trolling.
Yeah, that's That's something that I always.
Literally, PvP is trolling to some people.
You mean there's more to this game than running Forsaken hubs 24/7 in the
No,
build?
there's
Dude,
not.
this-
There's just you run Forsaken Hives, and occasionally someone comes in and tries to troll you and ruin your game. They're
Well,
just
and
dickheads
yeah.
wanting to fucking ruin your game, dude.
I think we should
and
go and
also-
cry on the forums then.
And also,
I'm
also-
unsubbing all of my 20 accounts.
I think that a big part of the problem is that these same people who don't PvP very much, like Eve, one of the main problems Eve has, if we're talking about meta issues here, is ego. Everybody in Eve has got a fucking ego, and it gets worse when people who don't PvP then make fun of people who lose a ship in PvP, and they're like, "Oh my god, you noob, you fit it like this." That's something that would infuriate me and Noel all the time. It's like someone would lose a ship trying to PvP, and then some other fucking idiot would be like, "Oh my god, you fit your Tengu like that, you idiot." And I'd be like, "How can you even talk, dude? All you do is rat. You don't do shit for PvP." And that would happen all the time. And so I think that a lot of people don't PvP because they don't want to fucking look dumb. Because the vast majority of people in these giant alliances don't encourage like learning and loss and shit. They will take the opportunity to
the
flex.
XIX guys that come into our space all the time. They literally sit in R10 all day and they fleet walk new beans off the Keep Star and kill them, and then they brag about it in local.
I
It's
mean,
like
that's-
so fucking sad. dude.
I think
That's one thing when the people who kill you make fun of you, and that's tough, but that's just competitiveness. It's another thing when the people who you fly with then make fun of you for giving it a go, which is what happens in Goons all the fucking time.
I've never really experienced that in Horde.
In
And maybe
Horde's
that's
really
why
good about that.
Horde's so fucking great, and you literally have people walk into gates in like a shit fit Merlin.
Yeah.
Because if that guy fucking scrounds him for 2 seconds and then he dies, he's attributed to that kill, and everyone's like, "Good job, dude." No one
Yeah.
cares,
I've-
like, how shitty. He just wants to get involved.
That's something Horde does right for sure.
I've talked about this on stream or I've talked about this with you guys. There's a huge difference. My friend calls those people Python warriors, the guys who like understand the theory of the game and like they understand like, you know, how fitting works and everything, and they think like this is this. But like when it comes down to it, right, and you're managing a ship that's got a micro, right, got a point, a web, a micro jump drive, maybe even a scram on it. You've also got like 2 cap boosters, a newt, guns, fucking armor reps, right? And like suddenly you're having to manage all this. Managing all of this stuff is when it comes to like and flying your ship, like there's so much value in that. Like I think Tuskers was it that released a video showing that you could do, I think it was tier 5s in a tier 5 abysses and a retribution, and the community was just like, whoa. And they were like, yeah, it doesn't work all the time, but you can do this. But that just goes to show you, like, I encourage anybody who watches my stream and doesn't get out there in PvP a lot, or watches any of our content, like, we have fun and we play this game and we want to engage with this game and we want to engage with the community. Just undock in a ship and go for a roam. Part of what made Filaments so great was the fact that like the time to content was down, but that content's still there. You just got to go out there and get it. And sure,
Yeah, but how many people took advantage of the
less there.
filaments, though?
How can you even
What?
take advantage of them?
How many
Oh,
people
no,
really
I've
took
got to
advantage
say,
of them?
Well,
I did take advantage of the filaments.
we're
okay?
we're a
But I
specific group
walked
of
to the
people.
sun-
I think compared to the number of people that take advantage of the fact that you can hop in a ship and go roam around the galaxy for PvP, I think compared to that number, a fuck ton of people took advantage of the
I
filaments.
took advantage.
I
by
personally
walking
talked
the
to
sun.
lots of people who use the filaments who had never really gotten into PvP before. They're like, it's fucking crazy. I've never been to nullsec and I didn't realize that you could fly around and find shit. My message to them was like, you can't fucking normally, like, now that filaments are gone, I don't find as much awesome content as I was finding with the filaments. Like, people were more ready for just a little fucking skirmish with the filaments existing than they are now. Now they're just back in their shell, docked up. You know, they know they're safe for hours on end.
Yeah. I think that's definitely true. That was the best part of it in some ways, was the fact that like groups that were unused to people coming into their space, or like who are at like the bottom of the map or the top of the map, or groups that just used to wait for you to leave because that was the better strategy, started coming out of the shell because like now it wasn't about that anymore. Now it was about
Agreed.
how many people are coming through your space per hour has been like doubled or tripled or maybe even like quadrupled for some people. And suddenly like getting these people out of your space is important, right? Or it's more fun. And like going out and like once again going back to like the topic is like nullsec people like don't need to give a fuck about what anybody thinks. We do dumb shit all the time and have a blast. Like a lot of like elite PvPers would take a look at the Ricardo Hyperion or any of the Ricardo fits and be like
toxic.
what the fuck is that, right? And then
That's exactly what
and then you go and you
exactly
look at the
what-
things we've done with them. We ran the polarized Ricardo Hyperions, and we got so much content. And yeah, that won't happen every time. But fuck me if it's better than like the rush of that is better than anything else in this game. The rush of PvP
that Loki
is.
kill, man. Oh my God.
I don't get it anywhere else, dude. Because literally every kind of PVE, every kind of industry activity, you have like a top and a bottom you plan for. Unless it is like a PvP orientated thing where like you're interacting with other players, which often you can set your safety bar so high and your parameters to where you just never fucking die. I don't know what else.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else got anything else they want to say?
Oh, so much, but
So much.
I'd argue that the best thing about filaments was that you could get hell camped in the system and then just yeet out.
That annoyed the piss out of people. That you couldn't just like camp. They couldn't camp you in one spot anymore.
so funny. They
That
had to like
happened on my
actually fight you.
stream. I was roaming in Declan in my Scorpion Navy issue, and literally I walked to the sun, and their whole jackdaw fleet followed me to the sun. And as soon as they were in range, I just filamented out. And there's all these people ramming me and bubbling me, but I'm just like, see you later, dude. I'm already gone. But then there's also the counter to that. When I did that in Horde Space in the Talos, and I ended up in fucking Delve, and I ended up being dead within like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
It's not even like a guaranteed escape.
I know.
So
you're like peace nerds, and then you wake up in 1 DQ. You're like, oh.
let's go ahead and move on to our favorite segment. You guys know what it is. We're going
segment,
dude, the kill mail of the week, dude. Give me that kill mail, dude. Post it here in Twitch chat if you don't mind, Squish.
In Twitch chat?
Twitch chat, please.
Twitch chat.
Let's let the viewers get in on this, then.
Oh no.
Alright, there you go.
Here we fucking go.
Ooh.
A malfunctioning bot?
PvP isn't that big.
Final night.
What is this?
That's fucking good, dude. So wait, he self-destructed?
No, I'm pretty
no,
sure
he
he was
didn't.
just AFK, but it's
That was
still
the
fun.
points.
Wow.
One,
You killed him in
I
a
mean,
nightmare.
He camped himself
Jeez.
out for sure, dude.
And Mira's not even on this cams, dude. Fuck, get him at it.
Oh.
Jesus,
That's a
dude.
thick man, dude.
Wait, is it supposed to be over on this screen, dude? Oh yeah, there we go. Much better. Dude, Tovarak, dude, deserves a cookie for this one, dude. I think this is a pretty
It's
good
pretty
kill.
dank.
Why the fuck?
Indeed.
Look how small. Look at how small. Look at how small fucking Toxic is on the camera, dude.
Tough, dude.
Yeah.
Why is he over his character portrait?
Dude, is that Urschlag, dude? Should I turn you
You
gray
should
real
just stand
quick?
up and go to the back, dude.
Dude,
Just
also
hide inside.
this guy had like nothing in his cargo hold or anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was
On my
AFK,
character,
but
dude. There you go. Oh,
Oh, perfect, dude. It's like
Perfect,
the
dude.
real thing. You got two
dude.
shoulders. Dude.
Ah. Solid. That's pretty fucking good. All right. So now, since we've taken a look at the kill mail of the week, I think this is a good one, dude. This one's okay. It's all right. I'll take it, dude. This one's allowed, Squish. We're gonna move into our final segment, which of course is our least favorite segment because we're a bunch of bastards. It is viewer question time, guys. If you have questions you want to ask the B team and or Mara, go ahead and ask them right now. I know we had one
I'm really
earlier.
happy to set the bar very low for the next
I think
guest.
I forgot who's coming. I think Insidious
Wow,
is
dude.
next, and then it's all Mecha, and then we have economics explained on.
Is
Omega
Insidious coming?
actually coming on?
Insidious is gonna be coming on one.
Pretty sure it's gonna be playing from some airport again.
I'm ready, dude.
Yeah.
Can we talk about why Squishy kills 404 every time he roams? This is what inquiring minds want to know.
Wow. I
Uh,
don't do that every time.
It's not
Squishy's a
every
bully,
time.
dude.
Every once in a while, me and Squishy will be like chilling out in comms, right? And I'll just get a
You'll have,
feeling.
like, an
It'll wash
epiphany.
over me. It'll be like, like
You know
that,
that
dude.
meme with like the cat reading the newspaper, and it's just like, I should kill 404. That's literally what it is.
Yeah, it's just like it just comes over me, and then I'm just like, all right, how can we degrade him this time? Whether it's stealth bombers, I think one
How can
time,
we degrade
one
him?
time we were looking at
Oh,
killing
yeah.
you in like ventures. I don't remember who I was with. It was pretty funny, dude.
It wasn't
Oh.
me.
I'm a kite god now. You can never do it.
I'll kill you in a venture, even if you
Yes.
are a kite god. Chill out, dude.
Wait.
Shh,
Well, I'm not
404,
gonna
the
die to
adults are
rats in my
talking.
symbol, okay.
Ooh,
Speaking of funny
dinner with the
kill-nails.
adults talking.
Who died to rats in a Cinnabon, dude?
That wasn't rat. Unless
Dirty
you
and
mean me.
toxic. Oh yeah,
We
to a
didn't die to
Gila.
rats. We died to the Gila. No, I died to a rat in my Bifrost.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Confirmed
so
street
pissed.
snipers.
I was trying.
Dude,
Fucking Gurney was
I-
fucking with me on stream.
I
the other day,
unbans
and
everyone from my chat except for Jalen. So everybody's safe now except for Jalen. Literally everybody else got unbanned.
F, dude.
That's
Mad.
where we're at now, dude.
Pepper hands.
I
Sure.
got fucking memed on yesterday, dude. Feels
Yeah.
bad. Man. I was fighting
Toxic.
To
an
be
Oz
fair, you deserve
Omen
that.
Navy, dude. I
Dude,
was fighting an Omen Navy, dude, in my kite fit Bifrost, which is not a good idea. I fucking was dying, so I MJD'd away to get pointed by the rats and then died.
Do you remember my fucking Cinnabon? Where I got fucking jammed?
Dude, my favorite kill
Yeah,
this
and
week.
beaten to death.
Jammed and fucking webbed and pointed, and I just couldn't do anything.
My favorite kill of this week is Arcane kill so far. That was so
Don't
felt
talk
so
about
good,
the
dude.
king kill.
Same.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Same.
What's wrong with you guys?
You know what's funny is that guy got the solo kill mail on your Bifrost.
Yeah, I know.
Because
Because of
he's
rats.
so elite, dude. What do you mean?
Even though I got shot by a few things in that system.
Yeah, that's
for some
weird.
reason.
What's the current best PvP fit by class? All right, so if you're going frigate,
Heron.
if you're going frigate and you're going tier 1, and you're not going pirate, my bet is probably on. I really like the Incursus. The AB Incursus that Toxic runs is a lot of fucking fun to troll people with in nullsec. Tox,
It
favorite
is,
T1
yeah.
T1 non-pirate non-faction frigate.
And cursed it, dude. Come now.
404.
What the fuck do you mean, dude?
What frigate?
Yeah.
T1 non-pirate non-faction
just-
frigate.
Non-pirate, non-faction. Well,
Oh my god.
I don't know. Tox is probably right with the Incursus, but I think the Tristan is a motherfucking strong contender. But my favorite
Okay.
is the DCU Atron.
Damage control Atron. All right, Squishy dude.
Yeah.
Gotta go with the Tristan, dude. The full nuke Tristan is fucking
All
amazing.
Galante, dude. Yeah, fuck everyone else.
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
I mean,
all right. Mara,
There really is
It looks
nothing
like all
else.
the F1s suck ass, dude.
Mara, what's your favorite T1 and or best
I
frigate
mean-
T1 non-pirate non-faction?
I wonder what it's gonna be, dude.
I have to think about this, but I'd say Heron probably.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
it's crazy, dude.
Alright,
I know.
Next we're moving it up to pirate. Next we're gonna go pirate and faction frigate. I'm gonna say my favorite fit is my triple tank Garmer fit. I fucking love that thing. It's done so much
Of course
hard
it's the
work, dude.
Garmer.
Ah,
Triple
so
tank
fun.
Garmer.
Oh, dude, the hull tank Garmer, dude, it's hot. Toxic.
I mean, all I really PvP'd in was like a Dramiel and a Garma, so I don't know. I like the Dram still. The Drams.
You've done the worm too before. Don't forget when we took
the
out
worm
worms.
sucks fucking ass.
It's not as
Um,
fast and it's not cap stable, but it does way more damage.
Tank, but other than that, it's
Okay. So probably the Garmer or the Dramiel you said.
Dramiel.
Okay. 404.
I don't know, dude. Honestly, they're all
Or
they're all
ever
they're all
flown
they're all
action
20-second lock time scram threats, dude. That's all I see.
All he sees when he sees a Dramio is just Rogue locking.
All right. Squishy, dude.
I don't really fly pirate faction frigates because no one ever wants to fight. But if I had
Yeah.
to fly one, it'd definitely be the Dram. The dual prop whole tank Dramio is pretty legit, dude.
This is the only free been flying. That we do.
Mira.
Honestly, my favorite is the Vigil Fleet issue.
Vigil Fleet's
What?
really strong.
Dude, you're the hipster here, dude.
The Vigil Fleet, man, it's so good. Like hull tank dual prop, it's so strong in nullsec.
Spot the low sec PvP.
Alright. We'll go up to Tech 2 frigates, and then we're gonna skip destroyers and go to cruisers, and then we're gonna do battleships.
Skip destroyers.
Dude, you know how long we're gonna be here?
Cormorant. There you go.
Tech 1 destroyer. Dude, Corm. I'm gonna go with the Corm as well, dude. It's so fucking fun. The blaster tall tank Corm, baby. You fucking freak people out, dude. They come in zero and they're like, and you're like, oh, by the way, I'm blasters, and then you fuck them up, dude. 404.
Yeah, well, yeah, probably that. But I was a Thrasher boy.
Okay, Thrasher's good.
Back in the day.
Squishy's definitely going to Algos, so we don't need to ask him Mara, dude.
This next one is the fucking Hecate. Let's just move on.
Oh, it's Tech 2 is the next one.
My jam has always been Railgun Catalyst with a long point.
Railgun
Yeah,
Catalyst.
that's fun actually.
That sounds like a good
Playing
meme.
that for a few times.
All right, so next.
I mean, you have all these AB frigates coming into your plex, thinking they can just scram kite your blasters, and all of a sudden you just kite them with your MWD.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna link a clip in Discord. This is literally what I felt like for when you asked for what his favorite T1 destroyer was.
We'll go for the next one then. I guess is Tech 2 destroyer. I'm gonna have to go
Hecate.
Tech 2 destroyer, not Tech 3.
Magus.
I'll go with the Magus
Tech
2.
2.
We've had some fun in them.
Ricardo Magus.
Dude, Squishy, dude, I flew a lot of Thrash. Dude, the ship I got the most kills in on Z-Kill is a Saber.
So you're a Saber boy?
I'm telling you, it was the upgrade.
Literally
It was
not
the
a T1
upgrade.
destroyer.
All right.
It's the fucking upgrade.
We're getting off topic, dude. What favorite Tech 2 destroyer is it? Is it gonna be the Saber 404?
Tech 2 destroyer?
Yeah.
The Saber? I don't know.
Okay.
That's obviously the one I've flown the most, but Tech 2 destroyer, dude. So what? Just Dictors? Like, what's the best?
There's
Dictor?
Command
Probably,
Desis too.
Command
Desis, AK backpack.
Oh right. Oh well, obviously the Command Desis are better.
Okay.
Than Dictors.
So
But I don't really fly them.
Oh, okay. Squishy.
I mean, it's gotta be the fucking Magus, dude. It's
The
like
Magus,
going
dude.
on
3 for the Magus, dude. Mara gonna go against the Great Mara, dude. What is it, dude?
Flycatcher, obviously.
I thought you were gonna say Eris, dude. I literally thought you were gonna say Eris, dude.
Literally kick him off the show. Get him
Oh,
out,
okay.
dude.
So Tech 3 destroyer. I'm gonna go Hecate.
Obviously, it's the Hecate.
I mean, what is fuck, dude?
Can we just move on from this bit?
Well, Mara, what's your
Yeah.
favorite Tech 3 Desi, dude?
I'll have to go with Hecate, but probably Rails.
That's a good. The rail Hecate's
Squishy
not too.
just
Squishy just went.
No, he just threw up, dude.
All right.
What happened?
That's a weird way to spell polarized
hear
blasters,
Mira?
dude.
Did you not hear me?
I just didn't
Okay.
even
thank
watch
God,
okay,
you said
okay.
nothing, dude. Don't worry
All
about
right.
it. Move on.
Tech, Tech 1 destroyer. Tech 1
it. I think
cruiser.
it was, yeah.
Tech 1 cruiser's gonna have to be for
Thanks,
me. Probably the Vexer. The Vexer's so much fucking fun.
Stabber.
Okay.
If
the
only
rupture.
the only Tech 1
Oh, wait, I
cruiser
got
that
my
I'm
new
interested
emote
in
thinking I
flying
can do
lately
it. Hang on.
is the Stabber.
Okay. Stabber. Squishy
Yeah.
said Vexer.
Mine.
Mara.
I wanted to say Stabber, but I'll say Moa.
You just have to go against everyone else, dude.
All right.
Literal hips.
Stabber is the
Navy?
one.
I'm gonna do Navy and Pirate separately here because
VNI.
they're not really the same. VNI
Yeah,
for
VNI.
Navy.
Fine.
Ricardo
Ma-
V&I, dude. So
Mara,
much
what's
fun.
your favorite?
Probably,
What's your
yeah.
favorite
It's
Navy
fun.
cruiser, not pirate?
Omen Navy.
Omen Navy. That's a good pick.
In now?
All right.
In this year, dude? Holy
Pi-
shit.
pi-
Actual answer, dude.
Favorite pirate cruiser.
You didn't even ask for
Cinnable. Cinnable. Fuck 4-4, dude.
What?
Cinnable.
He asked
What?
for cruises, not frigates.
I didn't say anything.
I said
Fuck off,
pirate cruiser. Pirate
You never
cruisers.
even asked for what his favorite faction.
I thought he said the VNI. What's your favorite faction
Yeah,
cruiser
yeah.
for?
It is
Oh,
VNI and pirate. I would say I really like the Vigilant, man.
The Vigilance, a lot of
The
fun.
Vigi is the mini Vindy.
The mini Vindy. Fair enough.
Squishy said Cinnable, or
No,
Toxic
I
said
didn't say
Cinnable.
Cinnable, that was
Squishy's
Toxic.
gonna say Cinnable
I
here, dude.
personally, no, I actually really like the fucking Bad Mac.
I haven't played.
I forgot about Triggs.
Um,
Bad Mac is pretty damn legit, dude.
I would say my favorite
Pretty
one
squishy though.
is gonna be. I like the fucking Gila, dude. I've got a shitload of kills in the Gila, on the tune I started playing this game in, and
Until you
it's-
meet people who jam your drones or web them,
it won't.
then
Why
you
would
just
them,
cry.
if they jam my drones, I just kill them anyways. What do you mean, dude?
I'm just so glad that none of us said Orpheus, dude, because literally.
Wait, Mara hasn't answered yet.
Yeah,
Mara,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
favorite pirate.
He's gonna say it now just to piss me off, dude.
Railgun Vigilant.
That's a
That's
good
just
pick.
Nice. That's a good one.
That's
That's a good one. All right, all right, all right.
Fuck the Orpheus,
Tech-
man. That's
tech-
cancer.
Tech 2 cruisers, guys. Tech 2 cruisers. Tech 2 cruisers. I'm gonna go fucking Deimos, dude. It's so good, dude.
Yeah, that's the only one I've ever flown, so yeah.
The
Man,
Deimos
bomb.
is really good. Yeah,
Ricardo's Deimos,
I was gonna
dude.
say the Vagabond's been a lot of fun.
Yeet.
Okay, Mara.
I don't fly these,
Control
but
of the
I'd say Zealot.
Orpheus. Flying the
Zealot?
Orpheus is like
I've
going
never
into
even
the
seen one of those in
surprise.
space, dude.
That's
I
like- that's
have
like-
one
that's
in
like-
my hangar.
It's like, how'd you like to fly an Omen Navy, but just cut its legs off and add 50 pounds?
All right,
You are not wrong.
all right. Battle cruisers. I'm gonna go. I like the Kane. T1 battle cruisers.
Just
Toxic.
regular battle cruisers?
Yeah. Toxic.
That's difficult for me.
Yeah,
I'm not
All
gonna
right, we'll come back to you. 404.
It's obviously between the Hurricane and the Brutix.
I know, dude. That's what. But I like the Kane's ability to pick DPS.
Actually, dude, I gotta say, I like the Cyclone, man. The Cyclone's pretty dank.
All right, Squish.
Naga, dude.
I fucking hate this guy. Mara.
What?
Do
What's wrong
ABCs
with the
count or
fucking
not?
Naga, dude?
Dude, any Tech 1 battle
Are
cruiser.
we talking about
Any
this?
Tech 1 battle cruiser.
Tech 1 battle cruiser.
Mhm.
Railgun Brutix.
Okay.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
attack and combat battle cruisers, 2 different tiers as
All
far as I'm
right,
concerned.
Toxic.
What do you,
It
what's the point of
just has to
passing
be the
those two different-
Brutic. Just has.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean, the native is good, but the Hurricane is fantastic. Doesn't do much damage, but
It's really like
fucking- the
multi-adaptive.
Brutic
Battle
is
Adaptive.
cruisers
like-
are honestly like
shove your
the
dick in
go-to. I'd rather
movies,
fly a
yeah.
battle cruiser than a battleship like any day.
All right,
It's good.
so we're gonna move on to Navy
Stuff that you don't even
battle
oh,
cruisers.
okay.
I'm gonna go.
Drakovec.
yeah.
Yeah, Drek.
Like no even.
Drakovec.
That's not Navy.
It's
but
pretty much
okay.
Navy. It's as
Well,
strong
it's
as a
not
Navy
Tech
cruiser.
2, so.
I mean, I think, dude, fucking Trigs are lame for this comparison because they're so fucking OP. I mean, for battleships, it's just gonna be the fucking Lashak.
No,
Are
that's
you
not what I'm
kidding me,
picking, dude.
Are you
Dude,
missing out
battle-
on the fucking thing, dude?
Dude,
The
not-
boy, the big boy,
dude,
dude.
the one that's.
Well,
no, that's
There's
alright,
no
that's
point
alright.
even asking the
Uh,
question.
Okay,
dude.
all right.
okay.
Well, my
You should-
favorite,
okay,
my
I'll ask
favorite,
it forward.
my favorite Navy battle cruiser is the Fleet Cane for sure.
All right, Mara. Fleet Kane's good.
Rare Brutic Navy.
Rail Brutix maybe.
All right, Tech 2. Tech 2. I'm gonna
What's
go.
even the point, dude?
Dude,
They're all trash.
I'm
dude.
gonna go Slep, dude.
Stefan is literally the only one that isn't
Yeah.
garbage. You know what? I'll answer this question. Ask me, DTM. Ask me, dude.
Okay,
My-
dude. Squishy, what is it, dude?
Nighthawk, dude. 5 lows, baby.
All right.
Dude,
All
my
right.
favorite is the one, the kite Sleipnir that Tox gave me the other day.
All right. Mara?
Railgun Astarte.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
dude!
God.
You literally
He's
look like
infected.
human being, dude.
Rail Astarte.
Who
All right,
invited this guy, dude?
All right. Tech 1 battleship Hyperion.
Hyperion.
Obviously the
Why
rogue.
did you even ask that question, dude?
Toxic.
It's obviously the hype.
Tech 1
What?
battleship.
That's so stupid.
What did you say?
Tech 1 battleship.
Take on battleships? Okay, one sec.
Oh my god! Don't even talk to me like that. Oh, it's so loud.
Alright, dude. Mara, dude. Favorite Tech 1 battleship.
Don't beat me up too much, but I'm gonna say Nano Tempest.
That's not a bad pick.
Fuck is do you? Oh my god, dude.
So pirate battleship, not navy, pirate. I'm gonna
Do
go.
Navy battleships even exist in this game?
Yeah, they do.
Our Lashak, our fucking. We need to clear this up though. Our Triglade's pirate.
We'll
I think they classify as pirate.
Can
Yeah.
we just disqualify Trigs from this?
Alright,
Because
alright,
they're-
for
I
ba-
wasn't even gonna say the.
It's not as fun. Me neither.
I'm gonna
Me
say
neither.
Vindicator, dude.
I was gonna say Macario.
I'd say Mac, yeah. Mac's fun.
Yeah, that's a hard choice. I fly the Mac more because the Vindy's so expensive, but the Vindicator is also fucking sick.
Vindy's just like full no lube, dude. All the
What
time.
other pirate battleships are?
There's the Bargus.
I love the Balgorn, dude. I love me some kitey Balgorn,
Mara.
but I'm also into self abuse, so whatever.
Favorite pirate battleship.
Rare
Definitely not.
No, it's Nano Balgon, I would say, but I don't fly them too often.
Okay. All right. Navy battleship, and I'm gonna go Megatron
Why?
Navy issue.
Don't
dude.
even just skip
Megatron
that.
Navy
Skip
issue.
it.
All right.
That's not even fucking.
Favorite Tech 2 battleship then.
I don't.
Again, what's the point?
Dude,
I can't
well,
even fly them.
you guys can't fly, dude. I'm gonna go fucking Gollum, and I'll let 404 answer that since none of you guys have flown enough of them.
Varger.
He likes the liger.
I based on favorite, I choose the Kronos because I want it to be good.
Marshall,
But-
that's true.
Probably the best one. If I'd recommend one to fly to anybody and not taking into like if they could fly it really well, obviously the Varger would be has the highest potential. But if you're less skilled, like mechanically, then you'd go with the Golem.
Okay.
Well, you said less skilled, like I thought you was
Alright.
about to call someone out then.
Favorite. All right. Favorite carrier. I'm gonna go Thani.
Nid.
Chimera.
I guess the Nid.
Mara.
Capitals do not fit inside our wormhole.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Oh my god.
They would
Alright.
have been there.
favorite Dread. I'm gonna go Moros.
Moros.
Naglfar.
Dude, I like the Phoenix, man.
Okay. And then
Solo Phoenix is fucking
that's as
amazing.
far as we're gonna get.
Why
dude.
didn't we skip
Why
Why
ABC?
didn't we ask what our favorite
No,
Titans are?
No, we're just gonna stop.
Why didn't we ask what our favorite
No,
Titans are?
we don't
What?
need to know that, dude.
Favorite
Okay.
attack?
Dude, Mira,
What?
I tried to seperate those into two, but fucking
No,
Squishy
there
was
can
like, no, they're part of the thing.
there can only be one, dude. Yo, what's going on, Quicks, dude? So I think
Also
that's it.
Talos.
We have time for one
Railgun
more.
Talos, mate. That's the best thing.
we-
500 MN Beam Oracle.
We've got time for one more question, chat. So if you guys have something you want to throw out to us, let us know right now. Otherwise, we're about
Nano
to.
Blaster Naga with ambits.
We just stop. Okay.
But there's a question in chat, dude.
Wow, Squishy. Biased, dude. Biased.
Oh my god.
I don't see you getting guests. So when you get guests, Squishy, you can pick them.
You never asked me to get a guest. Don't want to get Mark Maven on there, dude?
No, I don't want to get Mark
Oh,
Maven on here.
man.
Why would I want a Null
Dude.
Bear on here?
Pranav, dude. Get some
Yeah, let's get
more-
Pranav on here so I can ask him why he's such a pussy.
Yeah, why he doesn't have fucking heavy.
How
fighters on his
How
back
much
and-
money would it cost to get him off your tip, dude?
All right.
That's
all right.
that's what I want to ask.
Didn't we already answer our favorite T2 frigate.
I don't think we did.
My favorite T2 frigate's gonna be like the Enyo or the Wolf. I gotta split it between those two. Toxic.
Already Kite Wolf.
404.
Come back to me. I gotta think about it for a second.
Squishy.
I literally never fight Tech 2 frigates.
Fuck yeah, me neither.
Fucking liar. Mara.
Alright, I've got an answer for you.
What?
The Hound.
Okay. Yeah, you actually do. Yeah. Mara. Tech 2 frig favorite.
Buzzard?
Okay.
Just the worst.
What's your favorite bad ship to fly? All right.
Buzzard again. Isn't
Favorite-
the Buzzard technically worse than the fucking Heron?
It is.
We're gonna answer this last question. Favorite, like, objectively bad ship to fly? The fucking Ricardo Exequor, like the normal one, not the Navy issue, is such a good meme, dude. We killed so much shit with those.
that's
That
true,
was so
that's
funny,
true.
dude.
That is a good meme.
Toxic.
I have to fly them again.
Yeah.
What?
Favorite bad ship to
Oh.
fly? Just bad ship.
I got a couple good ones for that.
The Rogue,
Bad ship
right,
to
dude?
fly. It's not mine personally. It's a ship that I've seen some other individual fly, right? So it might be like an AC Kite fucking Schleppnir, dude. Right?
Oh
It's
god, yeah, I remember that guy.
disgusting.
Dude, he streamed it too, and it was literally the fucking worst.
404.
No names, dude. No names. Yeah, 404.
I killed a
It's just
crow
literally
with it,
frozen,
right?
dude.
Four-
Whoa,
four-
dude.
404. Your favorite bad ship to fly?
Well, obviously, I'm contractually obligated to say the Roke.
Okay, if it wasn't the
I
Rogue.
would say, aside from the Roke, my favorite bad ship to fly. Oh man, probably the Kite Navy Apocalypse, dude.
Wait, when did you find
Uh,
that? Did you
Squish-
actually find
Don't
that?
ask the question.
Yeah,
Squishy,
who
what's your
wants
favorite
to?
bad ship to fly?
Scorpion, dude.
Mara?
Railgun, Executor Navy.
APOC.
Okay.
Right.
Can't
I
be
actually
APOC.
love
It's
APOC,
such a-
alright.
It's such a
Executive
bad
Navy's
ship,
so
but it's
fast, dude.
All
The
right.
Navy is just a better. APOC is the thing.
I want to thank
They're the
everybody
same.
and all my guests for coming out today. It was a fucking awesome show. I had a lot of fun talking about our favorite ships. We're gonna catch you guys next Tuesday once again. We're gonna fucking end it here, dude. And I don't know, 404, you going live?
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and raid
Yeah, give me a
404.
second. Let me,
Rest of you guys-
Let me fire that bad boy up.
Have a good one.
Don't sing, please. Yeah.